Hello everyone, this is the Blue Eye 95 and welcome back to another 5th generation Wi-Fi battle. That's a long sentence. Well, anyway, today we have two battles, two UU battles, and I'm gonna get it. And I'm gonna spoil it a little bit because I lost one, so that's why it's a double header. Hey, that's kinda, you know, my style. Anyway, the first battle is against Arcanine 9. It's the extra 9 is number 9, and I said it correctly. And this is the team preview of that stuff. And he has some interesting guys like Snorlax, Cobalion, and of course the Arcanine. So yeah, and the only difference is of course the Swampert. Anyway, my team is pretty standard. I tried doing something in OU, but my experience with UU, I mean, is like crap. So anyway, here we go. Let's go. So it's Arcanine. So as you can see, now I'm gonna lead with Swampert. It's my choice banded Swampert, and it wrecks. So this is the Intimidate of Arcanine, and I didn't see the Intimidate, and which made me mispredict sometimes. Anyway, I go with Waterfall. Still does a decent chunk to the Swampert, even at -1. So I'm forced to switch out. I'm gonna go to my my Roserade, knowing I basically wall him, but he actually has Substitute. So I just set a layer up, Toxic Spice up, and he actually goes for Avalanche, which is like, wow, the perfect Roserade counter. No, I mean the check. You know, if you can get the sub up, then Roserade won't be able to go. That could kill you. So I gotta choose between breaking the sub or setting up my second layer. My second layer seems more important to me, as he has that Snorlax, even though it might have immunity. So now I'm gonna go back to my own Swampert, since my Waterfall will definitely break a sub, since my Intimidate is actually just gone. So he just goes for EQ. Does a nice chunk because it's a critical hit, but I still live it, because it was a 3-hit KO anyway. And thanks to that not Intimidate, I'm actually gonna just take down the Swampert, which was actually a 2-hit KO, which is like nice. So Cobalion just goes for Iron Head. I thought maybe if we try to set up, then I will kill him with a Waterfall, but yeah, I see Life Orb. So here I think Arcanine, Flash Fire, so I'm gonna go with Shadow Ball, but no, he just stays in, goes for Stone Edge. And I live that with a Smidgen, and that Smidgen comes into play later. So I'm forced to go out because it's a choice card Chandler. I'm gonna go to my Hitmontop, my Spinning DJ, take the Iron Head slash Stone Edge. So he is practically dead. So I'm gonna go with this Stone Edge for myself, I think. No, I'm just gonna go for the safe close combat. I know Dusclops will get toxic, so I don't have much to fear from it. So I'm predicting the Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna go to Chandelure, but he goes for Trick Room, which is like really weird for Dusclops. So I'm forced to switch out right away, and I'm gonna go to my Bronzong, who recently moved down to UU, which is a nice addition. Otherwise this would have been Steelix. So he does carry Will-O-Wisp, he does carry Toxic, Trick Room, and then I guess Pain Split, but Toxic is kind of wearing him down, so he goes for the Pain Split, and now I know he has like no attacking moves. So if I had someone with Substitute, I could have just wrecked this guy. So I may need to add a sub user on the next time. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Zapdos, knowing that Trick Room will wear off after this turn, and he Toxic me, but that's fine. So Trick Room wears off right on this turn because I kind of counted that. So I'm gonna kill off the Dusclops with a Thunderbolt. He was kind of useless anyway because you know, Toxic and all that. So now he goes to a Pokemon called Cobalion, and I'm thinking I'm outspeeding this Cobalion, but somehow, you know, these things are like fast, so they just, you know, Cobalion just kills me. So I'm gonna go to Chandler, and this time I'm not gonna overpredict. I'm gonna go with that Hidden Power Fighting. That's right. And he doesn't get poisoned, which indicates immunity, but I'm gonna go with Hidden Power Fighting. Does a nice chunk because of a critical hit, because it's a Snorlax. Come on. Hidden Power Fightings from Chandler, even from Chandler, wouldn't do that much to a Snorlax. So thanks to the critical hit, I'm able to finish him off, and in comes the Machamp. I'm predicting the Bullet Punch, and he has Lumberry. And yeah, I'm predicting the bullet punch. I'm gonna go to my Hitmontop, intimidate him, take the bullet punch like a Hitmontop, and yeah, that bullet punch did nothing, boy. You gotta switch out right away and go to Cobalion, while I went for Toxic. Crap, why do you keep predicting me? Anyway, I'm just gonna switch out to my... Why do I switch out? To take Iron Heads in case, because I needed Hitmontop, but he crits me, which kinda sucks. So now he's able to finish me off with an Iron Head and live because of Life Orb Recoil? I'm not sure. Yeah, he lives because of Life Orb Recoil. So, I'm gonna go Chandler. Easy revenge kill is easy. So, he dies. So, here comes to Machamp. I'm predicting another bullet punch, but this time, you know, he predicts my predictions and he predicts me and goes for the dynamic punch. And I think he gets a crit. No crit. Phew. So I'm getting confused right here. I'm trying to go for CC. And in comes the Arcanine, and he used yeah, I see the Intimidate, and I was like, crap, could have Fire Blasted. My Chandler would be at full HP. Then it would be able to you know, just kill that Machamp with a Fire Blast and stuff like that. So, you know, that kind of screwed me over. So I'm predicting a fire move. He goes for Crunch, kills me off. Was easy to predict. Should have stayed in for one turn and then went to Chandler. That's what usually happens. So now I only have Hitmontop left, and he has two guys left. So I kind of made some misplays at the end, and he made some nice predictions. And he gets a burn with Flare Blitz, adding to my insult. So now my only way to win is get a crit. You know, and that kind of sucks. So yeah, I just kind of lose right here. So this was a pretty good game actually. You know, the misplays were of course my Zapdos not outspeeding Cobalion and me not realizing that, and these final plays at the end. So I say good play Arcanine 9. It was some hacks. It was kind of hacksy though. But anyway, this is our second team preview, and he has some interesting guys as well. Let's see. He has Aerodactyl, who recently moved to RU, Weezing, Umbreon, kind of standard, Azumarill, standard revenge killer. Then he has that Chandler, which is then some kind of something else, and Machop. No, not a Machop. What am I thinking? Hitmonchan. Anyway, so yeah, this is just our second battle of today. So let's go with the second battle of today. Here we go. So this is Andre. That's not his username. I forgot the username. Anyway, I'm leading off with my Swampert, knowing he's gonna lead with that Aerodactyl. He thinks I'm a defensive Swampert with Stealth Rocks, but no, I'm Choice Bandit. So take that Waterfall to the face. You know, and this is like lower speed because of this battle being a little bit shorter. Anyway, he has Sash, so he's still able to get up his rocks, which is kinda, nah, too bad. But it's good that that's the only thing he got. He just, you know, down him on, and he goes to his Chandelure. Obvious Energy Ball is obvious. Only way you would switch Chandelure in is because of Energy Ball. So he goes for Energy Ball. And not over predicting, because otherwise I would OHKO him with a Waterfall, and he gets a crit there and a special defense drop. So hacks all the way, but I know I can take another hit because of that being a crit. So I'm gonna go with my rocks. You know, one of the best moves of the game, cripples most of the monsters. The reason why Moltres isn't higher. Anyway, this is a cursing Umbreon, and I go for Toxic. I think that's the other move I have on this Bronzong. Yeah, it's Toxic, Earthquake, Gyro Ball, and Stealth Rocks. So he's cursing up and synchronizes the Toxic. Nah, doesn't affect me. So I got a Toxic off on an Umbreon, which is really good. So now I am going to go to Hitmontop, negating one attack boost with Intimidate, which is always nice. And I can scare it out with a close combat or something of the sort. So he sets up another curse. Drops to +2 defense, -2 speed, and +1 attack because of my Intimidate. So I'm just gonna go save CC, see what he's gonna do. I could have used high jump kick on this Hitmontop, but the accuracy, and no, I used foresight thinking that Chandelure came in. And he's like, oh, you're predicting my Chandelure switch in. Nope, I'm just setting up on your face, sorry dude. So because I was trying to rapid spin those rocks away for Zapdos and Chandelure. Anyway, now I'm gonna go with close combat, knowing like, yeah, he's gonna stay in here. And that does a respectable amount for him being at +3 and now being at +4 defense, +3 special defense. So if he has Wish or something like that, I've killed him right here because of my Toxic. And now I just go for rapid spin thinking he's dead, but he has Baton Pass. Now I'm like, Azumarill, here we go, Aqua Jet everything. So he has +3 attack with huge power stab Aqua Jet. You do the math, that's deadly. So I'm gonna Toxic, he misses and kills me with a waterfall. Which is like, yeah, you know, that just like sucks big time. So he's ready to sweep, but I calculated and my Roserade can actually take an Aqua Jet. Here we go. My specially defensive Roserade, no defense investment, takes an Aqua Jet like a monster. And Sleep Powder doesn't miss, and that saved me a sweep right there. So he's asleep. And I'm gonna use that first turn he is asleep, because that's the turn he always stays asleep, and I'm gonna set up a layer of Toxic Spikes. Now there is a chance that he might wake up on the third turn or the second turn, so I'm gonna go Leaf Storm because I had the wrong moveset. This is Leaf Storm, Sleep Powder, Toxic Spikes and Rest, and my first one was Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spikes and Rest. So I changed this. That was the first battle actually, but I won this one, so you know I gotta do that as the last. So in comes a Chandelure. I'm not gonna go to my own Chandelure, predicting him to predict that and go for the Shadow Ball, and my prediction is correct. So my Swampert can actually take a Shadow Ball pretty well, but another special defense drop ruins my plans. So I am going to go to my Zapdos, which hasn't seen any action yet. And it's a Roost Life Orb, 3 attacks Zapdos, which is pretty darn strong, I gotta say, but it doesn't take those Shadow Balls that well from a Choice Scar Chandelure. So I'm gonna fodder out my Zapdos, knowing I don't have much to take it, even though I could use Roserade. Why didn't I use Roserade? I have no fucking idea. Anyway, here comes my Swampert, because I know I can take another one and just kill him with a waterfall. So that Chandelure is out of the way, which is always nice because it's one of the pretty darn good Scarfers in UU. There's only stuff like Flygon outspeeding it. So in comes Weezing, and I know Will-O-Wisp is coming, so I'm just gonna go to get that last bitch damage. And look at that damage. That's a, you know, that's a defensive Weezing, and that's Choice Banded Swampert for you. Anyway, he kills me off with Sludge Bomb, that's usual. I'm gonna go to my own Chandelure because now I noticed he didn't have anything to take me on. And I miss a Fire Blast. You know, Chandelure, why you miss Fire Blasts all the time? I mean, come on. Hit the second, thank you very much for hitting that Fire Blast. Well, yeah. You know, you're a Chandelure and everything, and I knocked you down with you know, what's the Skyward Sword and got a Heart Piece, but whatever. You're gonna kill everything. So his last guy is this Mike Tyson, and he has like, I don't know the set, but I go with Fire Blast, and do I kill? I think I do kill, and that will be game. No, he goes for Ice Punch, so it's like a Sub Punch set with like, I guess Sub Punch, and that runs Ice Punch's coverage. So he dies, and that will be the game. So thank you all for watching. Yay, random bunny suicides. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to get RU because I'm building RU, and I'm thinking I'm gonna stay away from UU because I'm not that good at it, and then you get hoary stuff, and that would be kinda not fun. So A, if you have a good suggestion for this team, then post it in the comments. Or B, I'll stay off from you and try to build RU with a different Gallade set. I'm gonna try a different one. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and of course challenge me if you want. See you next time.